Peep this out. Going over my emails and going over everything. Just want to take some time on this beautiful Shabbat Saturday. Got my Stella Rose. And play this video. Without further ado, let's spit fire.
And once again, she's going to tell us how women did it. We're going to let her talk.
But at that time,
because it's like, okay, let's transition this. So for the 3 months that let's say you weren't paying bills, what if she decided, okay, for 3 months I don't want to have sex? Do you say, okay, what if she feels like that's how she determines love and stuff? Would you be like, okay, would you stick it through? Or would you be like, okay, well, no, I don't want to be with a girl that holds off 3 months of sex?
No, I would stick it through. I would just know that she's doing tit for tat at this point. That now that I'm not paying something, now she's telling me
she's not fucking.
that I can't have sex. Okay, fine. And I would just see now I would know where our relationship foundation is. That it's a weak foundation.
Because
at this point, yes.
Okay, so if she would still be giving you pussy, would it still be a weak foundation?
No, it will still be somewhat weak foundation, because if you're gonna be mad at me or upset about anything because I'm not paying, then it will show weakness. The whole thing is that you stay being the same. If I pause for 3 months, that you stay loving me the same, you stay exactly the same, because you won't know.
Will you love a woman the same if she didn't have sex with you for 3 months?
Absolutely, because love is love. It has nothing to do with the intimacy.
Okay, then if you feel that way, then you get with a woman that is okay with you not paying her bills. But personally, I would not be with a guy that would be okay with me not fucking him for 3 months. If I'm with any guy like that, then he's definitely doing something with somebody else.
Why? He loves you. Why would he want to sleep with anybody else?
It's a basic human need, bro. I'm not unrealistic. It's 3 months. Bro, like
If one more motherfucker says bro, it is so unattractive to hear a woman call a man bro.
You big cold-blooded dummy.
But I require something different. If my man has his own apartment and he's paying up $2,000, I do expect him to pay my rent too, and that's just what I require.
So, and what happens when that transaction happens? Does it mean that he can dictate to you who comes over? And
why would he do that? He has his own place.
Because
he's paying my rent because he wants to, not because I'm holding a gun against his head.
No, I'm not saying a gun against his head.
And if he don't want to keep me around, he don't gotta pay my rent. Bye.
So if you don't pay your rent, that's it. You're not together.
If you're not helping me with 90% of the things I need help with, what?
90%?
Because I'm like, I can do it for myself. So then why are you here?
This is pure gold. This is exactly the impact modern society has on women. This happens all over the world. Like I always say, women are women first. The moment women are able to take care of the physiological and safety needs, they start demanding more. This is hypergamy in full effect. Women are the only ones that can say on record with a straight face that a man should pay her rent or 90% of her bills because she can do it herself.
It's not logic.
The foolishness. These so-called strong and independent women want to be taken care of under the guise of independence. When a woman decides to leave the parental home and live on her own, that is her responsibility and her responsibility alone.
As we know it, it's over. This shit is over. It's over in the worst possible way.
Exactly. So when I'm hearing I'm strong, independent woman, then you don't need no man to pay your bills. You should be paying your bills by your damn self. You should be taking care of your responsibility, your damn self, as you should. I need a man to take care of me. No, you don't. You need to take care of your damn self.
50% is not good at this point?
No.
Guys, this is a talk show. You are supposed to talk on a talk show. But if you're not on a talk show, avoid this conversation at all cost because you're wasting your time. This woman leads with her punani. In her worldview, it's the most valuable thing in the world. Do you really think you're gonna talk some sense into this woman? You're dealing with a woman who's been brought up to think like this. A woman who's been trained to think like this. You're talking about many years of self-entitled doctrine ingrained into her system.
You need to be in a special class. What the fuck is...
We're going to tell the truth with it. We're going to come hardcore with it. We're going to come raw with it. We're going to get down to the root of it. Because it needs to, the elephant needs to be addressed in the motherfucking room.
Because I'm like, I can do it for myself, so then why are you here? Like, you get to me and not do shit? No, that's weird. I don't want that. Like, I need a guy that's, I am the benefit. I am a great woman. I know how to clean. I know how to cook. I can provide
And
everything a man needs.
what if he don't need that?
Then he could be with a guy.
No, why would you?
What do you mean he doesn't need a woman to be there to
No, what I'm saying
nurture
is,
him
what
and
I'm saying,
and clean?
the cook and the clean.
So we're gonna eat out every day?
Wow, you just shot yourself.
This is why women can never win a dating debate. Because what women want is not based on logic, rational thinking.
Yep.
It's not sensible. Agents of chaos. They are walking double standards.
Woo!
She leads with her punani and claims that she is the prize. In her words, the benefit. And without hesitation, she mouths shameful language when the man asks, what if a man does not need a woman to cook and clean for him?
But a large number, not every woman, because every woman is different, but a large number of modern women, they think just like this. They think just like this.
The liar knows what lie he told. You see what I'm saying?
Parasite doesn't survive on an equal playing field. That's why the parasite needs you to believe that it's doing you a favor with its presence. Now, pay attention to how women objectify themselves.
If you're not struggling, then why do I have to pay 90% of the bills? If you're not struggling, if you could pay all your bills, then why am I paying 90%?
Why am I you? If you can
Because you like me,
and you like me enough to pay my bills.
yeah,
I
but
like
that's
you enough to you.
now we're
You
not
like me
talking.
enough to
Now
pay
we're
my
not
bills.
talking about love. We're talking about finances, though. We're not talking about love, because if you like me and then you fall in love with me because I look the way. I'm the man you see yourself with. You say, I like the way this man looks. I like his build. I like his size. You know, he's romantic. He's romantic. You know, he listens when I speak. He listens. He's, you know, so he has some emotional. You know, he could balance himself. He could show me emotion when I need him to. So he has balance in that. He's not acting like a bitch. You know, and.
Show me the fuck you is, nigga.
But for a woman like her, daddy wasn't in the picture, grew up with no father, father didn't pour into her. So for a man to show her love and to love her, that makes her feel out of place because she was never taught how to love. She was never taught that.
How do I know? Because women always tell on themselves. Check this out.
Which, no, to me, no. A man is there to provide for you. A man is there to help you, because a man, that's what, well, personally, that's what I grew up knowing and learning, that a man is supposed to provide for you. They're supposed to be there to make your life easier. So if you're not doing anything to make my life easier, why am I with you?
I told you so. The expectation of men taking care of their families never left. It's just on steroids in modern Western society. It's interesting how women raise the price of punani but crash the value of it at the same time.
Sir, you gotta find love within yourself before you find love with somebody else.
Talk about it.
You know, grown man shit. So at the end of the day, like, you gotta find love within yourself. So we
I read facial micros and body language very well, working law enforcement. So she had a rough childhood. So when the man comes You notice I said man. When a man comes, okay, that's a transaction. And if she can use him. Try to get over on him. But if he's smarter than her and he carries himself well, she won't have no use for him because she can't manipulate him. She can't use him. So she would either A, friend zone him or just ghost him.
Single, and it's been 3 months. I'm getting dick from somewhere, somehow. Dick is coming my way.
Something's coming.
Something's coming my way.
This is pure gold. They will always tell on themselves. Just let them talk long enough and ask the right questions. This woman admits on record that when she is single, her most precious, valuable asset, which is her punani, will be available for Chad and or in this case, Enrique. Enrique doesn't need to pay rent. Enrique doesn't need 6 figures. Enrique doesn't need $6. And without hesitation, she will let Enrique. This is how women raise the price of punani and at the same time made it worth less. Because if her punani was available exclusively to her husband, and 80% of modern women would have the same mentality, then women would actually have a dog in the fight. Because the value of punani increases when it's exclusive. But with hookup culture and situationships as the norm, Chad and have an abundance of punani available to them, and the ones who are foolish enough to entertain these unrealistic expectations are the men who have a black belt in simp jutsu. Don't be a simp jutsu practitioner.
You gotta find that within yourself, so when they come, they just a bonus of what you bring to the table.
Financial incomes, financial savings. Stop giving your money to someone who's undeserving, who's not your wife. I don't know where that shit come from. And if a woman asks you for some money, you ain't gotta cuss her out or be rude. Just tell her, you're not my wife, so no. Period. And keep it pushing. Y'all want to go back and forth and cuss her out. You ain't got to do all of that. Keep your words few. Say what you need to say. Keep it short and move on. Grab your ball and go home.
The fuck I don't. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Expect a man to provide for me because I can provide for myself. The only reason I have a man around is to make my life easier, and the only reason he has me around is to make his life easier.
Well, I mean, you can't speak for the.
You tell me in the comment section how a woman that expects you to pay 90% of her bills on top of paying 100% of your own bills is going to make your life easier.
Thank you. Hell yeah, it will make her life easier. Bitch ain't gotta pay rent. Of course. But a man that will pay her rent and his own bills, that's a financial burden. I'm sorry. I gotta stand on business when I say this. Men, stop giving low value women your motherfucking money. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop giving low value women your damn money. Because if this thing was switched around and turned around, I'll be getting on them simp women too. I'll be telling the simp women the same thing too. I'm quite sure there's a good woman out there. A good woman will be telling simp women the same thing too. A woman that stand on business, she be telling them the same damn thing too. But in this case, you better stop giving women your motherfucking money. Keep your money for yourself. Men, learn to spend some time with yourself. Take yourself out to dinner. Take yourself out to a movie. Go get your feet done. Go take your damn self shopping. Go do nice things for yourself. Buy nice things for yourself. Take your damn self on a vacation. Until then, I love you. Go be the best version of yourself a minute to see. Until we meet again. Shalom.
I say, who gives a fuck who the message is? Did you get the message?